Well played by young Vlad. Got his team another set of 6.
And 1 minute to go here. If they could score here and, going into halftime trailing by 1, wouldn't be a bad situation for them.
No, I think it'd set up a really interesting second half. And the big goosey, they've got something planned. Oh, geez, a lovely little step at the line. It's great defense. Great defense. The Ukrainians, they just don't play standard touch. They just see a bit of space and take it. And it's catching the Irish off guard here. See if they get back to they're going to middle here. The link seems to be calling the shots. He's taken off, giving the ball. Good touch there by Maliki Nawini. Yeah. Getting up off the line, great D.
Some great defense here from Ireland. The closing stages of the first half as Tierney Guilfoyle had 1 touch. Oh, an interception. A chance to break away here. Some fancy footwork. Only a few seconds left on the clock. Don't know if they'll get a chance to punch this in.
Well, that'll be the last play of the game. And an interesting last attack here from the Ukrainians. There it is. That's a great diving touch. Could have gone either way there. I love how the Ukrainians are playing. They're just playing heads-up footy and having a good time. But 4-2 into the second half. Interesting, Liam. See what happens in the next 20.
Yeah, stay tuned for second half action coming up in just a few minutes' time. Welcome back to Atlantic Youth Touch Cup 2025. We're here in the boys 18 division. Ireland up 4-2 against Ukraine, but it's been a blockbuster of a matchup. Ireland playing some trad, old school, traditional Youth Touch Cup rugby, but then Ukraine just playing, you know, freedom flair.
Yeah, I feel like the Ukrainians got their hands on a VHS tape from 1996 and have followed the plays because they're running switches, they're throwing a wing-on-wing shotgun, and they're having a good time. You know, they're having a great time. They're young, they're fit, they're fast. This game is nowhere near over, so I'm looking forward to this 20 minutes and the young Ukrainian boys doing something no one else is doing at the moment. And 2 great starts, running at speed.
Not sure what situation he's trying to draw them out. Set
He's
up
gonna have
their
a crack
platform.
at it. I think he's made it onside, but geez, no fear there from the young Ukrainian fella. Went in head first like a missile. Oh, he's unlucky not to get that try. He really went hard there. Oh! He's called a touch, number 4 there, Shane Fox. Geez, that could have gone 50-50 as well. Great speed down the outside by the Ukrainian fellas.
Yeah, not afraid to launch themselves at the line. But Ireland doing very well to hold firm.
Oh, he got the big dancing feet this wing. I think that was our try scorer from the first half. He's not happy about that. Throwing the ball away, and they're going to march him. The number 2 there from Ukraine, Vladislav Koshishluk. Ireland here have been marched to 10, got the ball. And as they do, just bend their back, take the first one, second one, keep momentum. The latch runs on. Good defense by Ukraine, sending ones up.
Yeah, sending one's up and usually getting a touch, but good separation there to gain some yards.
I think they've given him an extra touch here. I thought that was 5th. Looking for a strike dump here. Down for Shea Delaney. Great cover defence there by Ukraine. He's called an offside penalty there, the referee. So not a try. Offside penalty, so Ukraine are going to have to scrap it for another. Oh, I don't like that. I think the Ukrainian boys were asking him what was going on. And he's let him take a quick tap, and they've taken a cheeky score. Smart footy from the Irish player. I think it really caught the Ukrainian fellas off guard there.
Yeah, it looks like they were chatting with the referee, and Ireland wasting no time. Catch them on the hop.
That was young Harrison Reeves. I mean, you got to play the whistle, right? You got to play the referee's whistle, and he did, and he's come away with the first score of the second half. 5-2 Ireland, and here come the Ukrainian boys. I really like this blonde-haired fella. He seems to be involved in everything. He's the number 5, Ruslan Lipsy. He moves well. He's confident when he gets around the footy. Seems to be orchestrating everything. Look at him checking on his teammates. He could be one to watch in this second half.
And attacking this far side wing again.
Forward pass.
It looks like a forward pass,
yeah.
all right.
Yeah, ref didn't miss that one. But not a bad place to leave the ball. It's far side of the pitch. They've got to come 50 metres to their box, plus 70 metres to get to the try line. So if the Ukrainian boys can get up, steal a few touches here, might force a turnover. There's one on the 7. It's a good start. Malaki Nawini, good metres. Oh, it's close over the mark there. Oh, that looked like a knock on to me.
Yeah, I got away with one there, I think.
Sure did. Ethan O'Neill.
I'm not sure if you can head it back to your player.
No, I don't think so, especially if he's in front of you. Very lucky. Luck of the Irish there. Still pushing. That's last. Straight through the middle. Great hustle. That's a touch pass there. Great hustle by the Ukrainian fellas. But he's given a penalty for a bit of lift there. Okay, so the Irish fellow was touched in a touch pass, but I think the Ukrainian young fellow was given the ref lip before he made a call, thinking he didn't see it. So he's given the penalty away, and they've got to defend 6 on their line. That's a bit of loss of control there by the young Ukrainian guys because he worked hard. No touch. That's a changeover. Oh, pulling out of the touch, a referee's called. Like we said earlier, if you're up, you've got to make the touch. You can't pull out.
See the Ukrainians ready to rush out now.
Again, pulling out. Here comes Ethan O'Neill from half. Con Kelleher. Touch has been called there. Good touch by the number 3. Nikita Lernik.
You see the Ukrainians are frustrated with some of the refereeing decisions here. Just need to keep their cool.
That's a touch. I think he dropped it anyway. Another good touch there by Nikita Lernick. He's come off the line. We've got Ethan O'Neill and Kelleher here. Shane Fox. O'Neill at half to Fox. Fox throws to O'Neill. O'Neill goes long. It's a good ball. Can he get down in time? I think he has. That's a good touch try there. Really good. They've gone off a middle platform. Hit shot. Rooster early it could have been. Hit the link on the wrap and thrown over the top. Lovely little try there for the Irish boys. O'Neill and Kelleher linking up to send one to the winger. Takes us to 6-2.
I believe so, and it was a peachy throw across the field, and frustrating for the Ukrainian side. They stopped them several times, but some infractions gave Ireland several opportunities, and you just can't do that at this level. And a fumble on the floor.
Yeah, it's a cheap turnover there, and the Irish boys are on top of it straight away. Pushing up through the middle is a missed touch. The downtime needs to be a little better with the Irish boys. Once that ball goes down in the dump, someone needs to be under it, picking it up. Down to the 7 here. Alex Connor. And our try scorer, Harrison Reeves. Reeves down for Shea Delaney. Out ball Delaney. I think he's going to get it. Lovely little late footwork there on the Ukrainian defender. And the big boot back to halfway. He's pretty happy with that. It's a lovely little try, and it takes us to 7-2 for Ireland. So the last two tries, Liam, pretty good touch footy tries. They worked them really well. They see the Ukrainian boys starting to get a bit tired and caught flat-footed on the line, and they're reaping the benefits. 7-2 here in the second half.
Yeah, Delaney does so well to evade the tackle, and 7-2 to score now. And, you know, the opening stage of the first half for Ukraine were right there, but the game's slipping away from them now as look to launch another attack. So again, playing a good tempo, now trying to set something up here.
And I think Sean Balance, the coach of the boys 18s, has had that chat at half-time, and you can see the Irish boys are getting up and off the line and making touches, where in the previous half they were standing there and waiting. So good comms there from the Irish coach, Sean Balance. Corrected the wrongs here. It's a 2-on-1 short side. I'm going to give the try. It's a great bit of speed, and he's happy with that, the young Ukrainian fella. Oh, the touch he's chimed in here. And they've taken it away. I thought the ref was going to point to the spot there.
Yeah, looks like the sideline ref got involved and was acknowledging the touch. There's going to be a bit of a discussion now.
Discussion here. The ref was going to point to the spot. The touchy said no. No try. I can't hear what they're saying, but it was fifth touch, I think, so it's just a turnover. And the Irish on the far side of their box again have to go 70 and 50 across. Here they go. No one there. Good first touch by the Ukrainians. They need to push up now and stop rolling. Good work by the young lads. Here's Ethan O'Neill again. They're going to get a penalty. I do think the Ukrainians are offside. They're not retreating. So we've got that try-scoring pod back on of Ethan O'Neill, Kelleher, Narweeni. And the number 4 for Ireland is the Fox. So through the ruck, it's going to be another penalty.
And that's been the crux of the problem for Ukraine, has been their discipline and errors made.
I think a bit of lack of touch IQ, Liam. You know, they're probably very new to the sport, and the refs tried to help them in the first half, but there's just too many errors. They can't carry them the whole game, so the little simple ones are costing them. Now Fox here, Kelleher and O'Neill and Narweeni, the big 4 in the middle. Kelleher's going to have a crack. The ref seems happy with it. He's going to point to the spot. And that's try time for the young Irish boys. 8-2 here in the boys 18s quarter-final.
Yeah. Finding another gear here now, Ireland, and beautiful stuff yet again. Con Kelleher is having a fantastic game for Ireland, and I feel like Ukraine can match them for speed, athleticism, but it's just that touch knowledge is where Ireland have the advantage. You can see such powerful runners, the Ukrainian team.
Yeah, and it's hard to match that touch knowledge, especially when you've got coaches in the box like Sean Balance. He's the captain of the Irish Men's Opens, probably one of our best players. Played a bit of touch in Australia. Billy Narweeni, ex-professional rugby league, and a great touch players in there as well. So those guys are feeding real knowledge into these young lads, and you can see it coming out in their game. And look, the Ukrainians are new. Hopefully we see them for many years to come playing more touch, and they'll get better and better because they've got all the skills. They're fast, athletic, they're passionate, you can see.
Definitely passionate.
Yeah, and I hope they're enjoying their footy because it's great to have them here. A few tries in a quarter-final, you can't take that away from them. Here come the Irish boys, look a little bit lost in this rucking pattern. Number 1 here, Tyke Scott's calling the shots. He's going to go from half. Late footwork. Nawini. Oh, it's just a drop ball there. The set never really looked like they had any direction, so the outcomes make sense. Here come the Ukrainian boys. I'd love to see him get another one before the end of the game, Liam. Big show and go on the inside. Oh, a touch pass and it's ball to ground, but he's going to give a penalty here, the ref, for a heavy touch from the Irish player. Had a little word to him there, unnecessary, not needed. So here we go with a fresh set of 6, the Ukrainian lads. Hopefully they can score another one to put a smile on their dial.
You haven't got a goal yet in this second half, but on the 7-metre line now.
Liam, I can tell you no one scored a goal tonight, mate.
I knew you were going to call me.
They're all tries. No one scored a goal today, but here they go. Hopefully they do score a try or a touchdown. Great feet, good dive.
Why is touchdown allowed and trying the goal?
Well, I think touchdown was an old call. Back in the 80s when we played touch, it was when you'd run over the try line, that was a try. So it was like a touchdown in NFL. You never had to put the ball down. And then as the game developed, it took more of a rugby league standpoint. You had to score the try and put it down. Here come Ukraine. He's offside. This could be a try. Ward it. Yes, the dream has come true for the Ukrainians. And they've got another one in the second half. Look how happy he is. A big kick from the young fella. Hopefully a couple of high fives. He's got a big smile on his face. And that's lovely touch play. Look, he runs at the offside player. It's going to be a penalty anyway. Draws and passes the winger. He's called the touch, but the ref's happy to point to the spot. And a great little try for the Ukrainian boys.
Goal, Ukraine!
So, yeah, it changed. Oh, geez, I couldn't tell you the year it changed, but I do remember watching touch in the 80s. My cousin, John Dalton, he used to play. And it was all about getting over the line with a touchdown, and it changed to scoring the try, and now it's a try, not a goal. So you need to make sure you use that vocabulary tomorrow in the big ones, all right?
I will. Well, just for you, Matty.
Good man.
Good to have an old wise man in the booth here with lots of experience.
I am old. Here we go with Ireland. We're going to try and get one back here with Kelleher, O'Neill. A little bit of confusion there and a changeover. They've been pretty successful, that pod, running the 32 platform, scoring a couple of tries, but just didn't have the comms right there. And here come Ukraine.
And I don't think I've ever seen Ukraine run like a box setup in this game. They're not going to their far side to bring in subs. They're only subbing out on scores, I believe.
No, they just love running the footy, which is great to see. Boys throwing the footy around the middle, some switches, bit of speed, bit of late footwork. Here we go, another switch. A try scorer. Oh, let him go. Give it, sir. He's gone the big right foot, the big goosey, and he's not going to give it. I think the touch was made.
Unleashing the beast there, Ukraine, and you can see are very vocal when they're not happy about things. That is Vladislav.
That's the try scorer from the first half of Vlad. He's got great feet. He's got a big goosey and a nice left to right foot step. Ooh, that one's travelled a little bit forward without an invitation. Let's have a look here. Great speed. Oh, I don't know. O'Neill's called the touch, but hard to see from this angle. And Vlad definitely wasn't happy, but look, the referee's called it a touch. Here they go. The Irish boys with their boxing pattern. Coming on hard to the ball. That was Fox. Rolling onto the ball there, Shea Delaney. Confusion there. They're looking for a penalty. Number 7 here, Alex Connor, seemed to be orchestrating things when he was on before. So looking at that 32 platform again.
Some murder of crows fly by the screen there as well.
Delaney at the line. Oh, he should have dived there. He had him offside. That's 5th touch and a turnover. Good scramble there by the Ukrainian boys. A murder of crows, you say?
That's it. Yeah, it's good. The weather is looking like it's going to change a small bit here this evening. Might get a drop of rain, but it's not going to bother these teams here. And Ukraine not going down without a fight, looking to build an attack. And yeah, such a contrasting style to pretty much every other team here at the tournament.
Very different.
They get some subs in now though, so they do use the sub box, but had to travel a long distance to get involved.
Yeah, they're playing the old 80s of touch. Buddy, get 4 off and then get the 2 off later. Hopefully they set up for another little shotgun. I'm going to go wild if they get another one of those. Or just a 2-on-1 short side. Good read by the winger, good defence. And there's good inside pressure by Nawini there to push the Ukrainian boys out. But again, you know, statistics-wise, the Ukrainian boys are finishing in the far corner every time and making the Irish boys run laterally to go forward. And it's good. It's good to see the Ukrainian lads are starting to develop their touch game as this game develops as well. So, he's called over the mark there. Sean Balance, the coach, number 5 in the corner there. He's not happy. Point at the spot. Here we go with the Ukrainian boys. This could be getting close to the last couple of sets of 6 they're going to get in the half of the Irish. So let's see what they can come up with.
Yeah, just under 5 minutes left in the game. Playing with a lot of heart, this Ukrainian side. Running those offloads flat and hard. And
here's my man, Ruslan Lipsky, number 5. Where is he? Getting the ball. Here's Ruslan. Get at the line, big fella. Oh, he's called a touch. Great effort. I think if he +1 there, the link could have been in. He had everyone interested in Ruslan. They've got a couple of touches up their sleeve. Big dummy. Gone from half inside to Ruslan. Oh, he's made that touch behind the line. Jeez, you've got to be careful of that, young Irish boys. If they're going to want to win the gold tomorrow, they've got to get off their try line and make touches outside, not behind the dead ball line. Given the referee too much decision to make there, to take that away from him. Good rucking pattern. Here comes that pot of O'Neill, Kelleher and Fox. First strike done for Kelleher, and he's through the middle. There's the Fox. Ooh, it's back down. Good D. They're in trouble there, Ukraine. So it's another set of 6 here for Ireland.
Yeah, I got caught with the hand in the cookie jar there, and they're going to give him a fresh 6 now. And I feel like Ireland can use the clock. 4 minutes left in the game. In possession now, just take the time, keep the ball.
There's that 32 platform. Fox has run behind the back of Kelleher. And they've brought a new player onto this pod. I think it's Shea Delaney out on the far link. But it looks like they're setting up for that 32 platform again. Far side this time. Kelleher in. Early release to Delaney. Delaney long, there's no space. Really puts him under pressure with that long ball.
Yeah, trying to force that wing play. And I think you just play a little safe for Ireland when in the lead like this and just burn the clock, make it difficult for Ukraine. And again, we'll see this unusual style here.
Here they go, the double buddy system here. Everyone else is gone, it's just the 2 boys.
You feel like Ireland would be putting pressure on them. But Ireland is happy to hold their line.
Surprisingly, they're making meters. Unfortunately, it didn't work that time, but it has worked for them. They've completed sets down the other end. And it looks like the pot of O'Neill and Kelleher and the Fox are going to stay here for another set. Delaney at left link, middle. Here comes the Fox into the middle. 32 on the left side. Delaney to Kelleher. Kelleher's going to take him on. Nope, need to reset there, reset. Good touch by the Ukrainians. Scrapping on the try line. Will they go back to their favoured side, the right? No, they stay on the left. Fox to Delaney. Delaney, good footwork, but a good touch there by the Ukrainian guys, working hard.
Yeah, the defense on the line has been exceptional. Ukraine.
They're an effort team. I mean, they might not have the IQ of a lot of teams, but they're an effort side. They rip in when they've got the footy like they are now. They run hard. They scrap on the try line to make sure no one scores. It's good to see. Good meters they're making here.
Yeah, I'm enjoying their contrasting style to every other team I've watched at the tournament. Everyone else goes by the book and, you know, boxes on their wing and runs through the motions. But Ukraine just
do it their own way.
Yeah.
They do it their own way, and looks like they're having fun while they're doing it. So good on the boys. This might be one of the last cracks here for Ireland as well, with only a minute left on the clock. They brought on Nawini and the number 7, Alex Connor. Harrison Reeves snuck that cheeky one from the Ukrainians earlier. Here's Reeves to Nawini. Nawini out. Connor with a big left foot step. He's done it twice. Oh, his coach, Billy Nawini, would have been proud of that. A stepper himself. 2 big left foots. Great scrambling defence by Ukraine.
Yeah, Alex Connor put on his dancing shoes this morning. And
Harrison Reeves, he's lost that ball. Oh, the referee's given it a touch. I think he lost the ball in the dive attempt. I think they'll look to go back to Alex Connor here for the strike.
Looking to put the icing on the cake now. Just 30 seconds left in this game. Flat pass goes astray.
Reeves just couldn't hit the mark there. A little pass out the back. I think it was on. If no, when he bounced out and hit the great 2 left foot steps there. Big Bill in the box would have been proud of that. Left foot. He was very unlucky not to score there. Oh, and here come the Ukrainians again.
Playing for pride now at this point. 10 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, unlucky. He was out speedster. He could have gone again. I think the Irish boys now just be thinking about tomorrow, taking the positives away from that game, putting away the little errors, and looking forward to the semi-finals tomorrow.
The Ireland punched their ticket into the semi-final. A valiant effort from the Ukraine side. Look, we're delighted to have them at this tournament, and they put on a show for us here in the quarter-final, but Ireland just too good in the end. For Matt Kennison, I've been Liam Grant. Thank you so much for watching this semi-final matchup, and we'll catch you in a few minutes' time with some more action.